Do you remember when we said department store CEO Nordstrom says that he's unsure how long we can continue to operate in Portland? Well, it's about now for Portland's Nordstrom Rack. Closed. Let's get into it. Here we go.
The last day for this Nordstrom Rack will be January 31st. Nordstrom says the store's closure could mean that 37 employees could lose their jobs.
Oh, I'm sorry it would be closing. I don't want it to close.
A discount.
But who'd you vote for? You're in Portland. You're in downtown Portland. I'm guessing you voted for a Democrat. I'm guessing you voted for a progressive Democrat. Did you? Did you vote for Trump? Probably not. Did you vote for anybody reasonable? You did, because you like progress. This is the progress you get when you vote a bunch of progressives into office. Yeah, all of the businesses leave. Huh, weird. High taxes, street crime, homelessness, drugs, shoplifting. You've literally got footage that we'll see in this video of people shoplifting from Nordstrom Rack. And then people go, oh, that's so sad. Well, it wasn't sad enough for you to come up with a good decision on who you voted for. Your politics got in the way, and now you're being hosed, and you don't like it. Oh, it's so sad. No, it's not sad. It's inevitable. This is what happens when you make bad policy decisions. And that's what Portland has done. And Portland is reaping what they sowed, which is terrible ideas. Let's keep going.
Option for shoppers. The Nordstrom Rack store is leaving downtown Portland.
I've been shopping at Nordstrom for over 30 years. Nordstrom Rack, I'm very sad.
The company said,
again, who'd you vote for there, big boy? Are you very sad? Well, ask yourself, why is Nordstrom Rack closing in downtown Portland? And other ones remain open. Yeah, just asking for a friend.
Says the store's closure will be permanent, filing a layoff notice saying some of the store's 37 employees may be able to transfer to another Nordstrom location. Tim Mitchell runs a commercial real estate firm downtown. He shopped at Nordstrom Rack Tuesday.
It's never good when a tenant leaves. But if we can get, again, some other concepts that come back into downtown and take the space, things would look a lot better. We have
get some other concepts into downtown that would be a lot better. Like, okay, these people are just saying stuff to say something because the inevitable, the obvious is downtown Portland sucks. And I don't say that as a guy just sitting here at my desk in Bellevue, Washington. I was down there covering the absolutely absurd Portland ice facility, the protests, the furries running around. Oh, this is so great. Greatest thing ever. We're just going to play grab ass, with our furry friends. And we're going to prohibit federal law enforcement from doing their jobs. And then you wonder why businesses leave downtown Portland. Is there a correlation there at all? Anti-business, you've got no safety factor. You allow homeless people to just roam around wherever. You don't have enough cops. The cops that you do have knuckled under, and they appear to me to just be kind of woke as well. Oh, we're just going to support freedom of speech. Nah. You've got a federal law enforcement entity that always takes criminal illegals and deports them. And now you're trying to prevent criminal illegals from being deported from your community. And then you wonder why businesses leave. Oh, it's so sad. When I see that, I'm like, what do you think would happen? What did you think would happen? Bunch of numb nuts in downtown Portland? What'd you think would happen? Well, we just need some more people. It'd be better. Yeah, right. It would be better if the moon was made of cheese as well, right? Better if I had a money tree in the backyard. Now let's go out and get a $5 bill, and I'm going to go to 7-Eleven and going to get myself a Monster. Only one, though, because they're expensive.
We have to change the narrative down here, and I think the mayor's doing all he can, and the people in power are doing all they can, and, it's just going to take some time.
100% bullshit. They're not. They're not doing what they can. They're doing what they're doing, but they're not doing what they can. You could arrest people. You could incarcerate people. You could clean up your streets, but you're not doing that. Mainly because you don't have enough cops, and the cops you do have, you're not allowing them to do their job. So you get what you pay for. This is the end result of terrible, terrible policy. We've been talking about this forever. This is just the inevitable decline of years and years and years of mentally challenged policy.
Nordstrom Rack's closure is another blow to the city's core, which has struggled to return to pre-pandemic levels of foot traffic. A recent KGW investigation into retail theft included video of shoplifters outside the Rack store. Nordstrom did not give a specific reason for the store's closure.
It's a fabulous place to buy clothes that are, very nice clothing, but it's less expensive.
Mayor Keith Wilson's office says it's saddened by the closure, and the mayor is working with Nordstrom to make sure its main flagship store in Pioneer Place stays as a, quote, vital anchor for downtown. Nordstrom says it's
yeah, but department store CEO says he's unsure how long we can continue to operate in Portland. He knew damn well when he made that statement. When was this? This was July. He knew damn well he was closing down the Nordstrom Rack, and you know damn well he's closing down the major Nordstrom store as well. It doesn't pencil. You got major safety issues. You don't want to have your employees killed. You got a bunch of lunatics running around on the streets in downtown Portland. I mean, writing's on the wall. We saw this coming from a mile away because literally the CEO is unsure how long we can continue to operate in Portland. You're just basically saying without saying, we're shutting her down, boys. We're going to go to other markets. Come visit us at Nordstrom.com and see our nearest store in Gresham or wherever the nearest store is. I don't even know. Seattle, Washington.
It's best able to serve the Portland community by focusing on its other stores in the greater Portland area.
There you go.
Scott Piatti will change his habits.
I will probably just do some more shopping online. But it's nice to go into I like the store experience. The people are very nice. And it's just nice to visit actual retail stores. It's kind of sad that it's going away.
Evan Watson.
Not sad enough for you to vote for somebody who might actually change things, though, there, big boy. Not sad enough for that. You're still going to vote Democrat. Yeah, they're going to do a good job. Maybe this Democrat, maybe this progressive Democrat's going to be the one that's going to turn the tide. No. You need some Republican leadership in there. And you know what? The people of Portland aren't smart enough to figure that out because they're still out there. No kings. What a bunch of lunatics. No kings. We're helping. And you're like, what is wrong with you? Oh, yeah, you're willing to let just a crap ton of businesses just leave, right? Like, oh, it's so sad. I really like to shop in the store. I really do. I do too. I don't mind that experience. I like to be able to try stuff on instead of getting it from Amazon. It doesn't fit. Send it back, right? But you know what? Actions have consequences. Who you vote into office, all the lunatics you've had in office. This is what you get. This is what happens. Businesses who can't make a go of it, who don't want to take the liability, keeping their business open, they just basically say, boop, we're out of here. Done. Gone. We're going elsewhere. Taking our toys and we're getting the F out of Portland. And that's what I almost guarantee you the major Nordstrom store, the flagship store in downtown Portland, is gone. Is gone, I would say, by the first quarter in 2026. How about that bold prediction? Closing a store is never an easy decision. We understand the impact these changes have on our team members. We're committed to taking care of our employees through this transition, including supporting those who are interested in finding another role within Nordstrom at a different store. But we got to shut this bastard down because, good Lord, street conditions are terrible. Horrific. At a time when big retail stores are struggling to keep their brick and mortar storefronts open, consumers have reined in their spending. Nordstrom Rack has actually opened 22 new locations nationwide this year, just not in downtown Portland. That one is being closed. Nordstrom store located across from Pioneer Courthouse Square downtown will remain open. Okay, let's check that one out. You know what? I pulled this up earlier. I had an audio issue. The Pete's Market, where I walked, there's a bunch of crackheads right here, fentanyl heads. I don't know what they were, Fetty heads. There was a guy slumped over at the counter right in here. I was there at like midnight, 1 a.m. I can't remember. After I went and looked at the ICE facility, I recorded a bunch of footage at the ICE facility in downtown Portland. I walked to this Pete's Market because it was open 24/7. So, and this is one of the worst portions of Portland, and where the Nordstrom Rack is, the 200 block of Southwest Morrison has the most police calls of all. So it's no wonder that this Nordstrom Rack is shutting down. The other one, the other Nordstrom, let's go look there. Nordstrom, downtown Portland. I know it's by the courthouse, and that is invariably not a great location. Oh, wow. Pioneer Square Courthouse. Okay. So yeah, not good. That one's going to get shut down as well. There's just no way. Inevitably, that will get shut down. Across the street from Pioneer Courthouse Square. All right. Perfect. Excellent. Well done. And here's that quote. Keith, this is CEO Eric Nordstrom. Keith, I'm talking to the mayor. I don't know how much longer we can continue to operate in Portland. Yeah. According to the data from Portland Police Bureau's Crime Statistics Dashboard, 200 block of Southwest Morrison Street, where Nordstrom Rack is located, received more crime reports than any other location downtown over the last year. So this is a known area for terrible street conditions. So Portland knows that. Police know that. It's in their database. Your councilmen and women, they know this. The mayor knows this. The mayor has been warned by Eric Nordstrom, hey, don't know how much longer we can stay here. And yet, what does Portland do? This is my thing where they can't do anything, because you've got a whole bunch of wigged out homeless people that are whacked out on drugs and are mentally insane. And unless you are putting them into treatment, unless you are putting them into detox, unless you're putting them into a mental institution involuntarily, you're not getting these people off the street, because you have built a homeless industrial complex and they are there to stay. They are there to stay. So this is what invariably happens. And unfortunately, Portland, you're kind of stuck with this for now. Because you've got a bunch of feckless leaders that are like, well, we'd love to have Nordstrom stay, but the CEO says they've got to go. And just by the interviews we've had, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Well, you going to vote red next time? No. Oh, hell no. Hell no. All right. Well, then more of your stores are going to close. Yeah, that's so sad. It's so sad. So sad. While violent crime continues to improve in Portland, it's because it's coming down off of all-time highs, some escalated levels. The city continues to struggle with high rates of property crime because you don't have enough cops, you're not really arresting anybody, you decriminalize drugs, and you basically went down that whole justice reform. Hey, just let anybody do whatever. What could go wrong? And that's how you end up with street conditions like this. And you've gone down housing first. You've gone down harm reduction, progressive policies that have been proven time and time again to not work. Only thing I can say for Portland right now is at least they don't have a socialist mayor like Seattle. So Portland, you guys are on the come up. You guys are going to stay right like this, maybe get worse a little bit, but Seattle is just going to go boop, because we got a lunatic for a mayor. I mean, I saw, who was it? It was one of the Cairo guys, was John Curley. It was Cairo guys. He was saying she has a childlike understanding of economics, something like that, of how the market works. I think it was a childlike understanding of the market. And it is. Socialists are childlike because they've got this ideology that, hey, man, can't we all get along? And, the poor are going to benefit from taxing the rich, and the rich leave. And then the middle class and lower class got to pay for the poor. And then everybody's poor. And that's what's happening in Seattle. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah. As The Hill reported last month, the city recorded 5,500 property crimes. That's not good. That is not good. Not good. 167 reported near the same intersection as Nordstrom Rack. Yeah, just right there. They know what's going on. It's happening just about every other single day, being reported. And how about all the ones that aren't reported? They're probably hundreds not reported. But it's Portland, Oregon. We're just going to let it go. We're going to, no kings. They're going to, try and move ICE away from doing their job. They're not going to let their own police officers do their job. And then we're going to be so sad when Nordstrom's main flagship store in downtown Portland goes metal Leo, closed, gone. And I'll record that for you when it happens, not if it happens, when it happens. All right. We're not going to even do a I told you so. We're just going to go, well, here we are again. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so that you'll know when Nordstrom's main store closes in Portland. Love to have you subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you then. Thanks so much for joining. Bye for now.